Well, have a fishing derby for men also, because everybody doesn't get a chance to go out of Elizabeth. So I would like to come and fish sometime there too. So
I think maybe we can set that up for us.
one with goggles for me.
There you go. Yes.
Thank you very much, Detective Bartlett. We'll be back with the second half of Our City after these words. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the second half of Our City, and joining me to discuss the Children's Fishing Derby and other events is Joe Capiteo. How are you, Joe?
Hi, how you doing?
Great. Now, in the first half, we talked about a fishing derby. Let's start off talking about your fishing derby. Well, better yet, let's go back a step. Let's talk about Portugal Day, because I think these events lead up to that. So,
it's just Portugal Day happens on June 6th this year. It's we've had this since I believe 77, 78. It's starts with a parade, winds up with the at the Portuguese Social Club with a barbecue and just a humongous outdoor party celebration.
now you're under something because it's an outstanding parade.
Yes.
And I understand there's some great sardines afterwards. You didn't tell me about that part, see?
Oh yeah, it's just between the sardines and the spare ribs and the oh yes, there's definitely a lot of flavor. There's a lot of Portuguese dishes on that day. Yes.
Now, how do you become a member of the committee?
All right, the committee is reserved for Portuguese organizations, community-based organizations, faith-based organizations within Elizabeth and the neighboring towns. It's just the also business that are active in the community, and even community leaders. It's just Portuguese-based community leaders. They show or their love for Portugal and to be part of this. And yes, it's just we bring them in.
Right. Now, you mentioned parade, but I know it's more than just parade. What else do you have besides the parade?
There's a whole bunch of events leading up to the parade. We just had, going back about 3 weeks ago, we just had the wine tasting and cultural event. That's usually what kicks off our festivities. We honor people that worked hard the previous year, and we pretty much let everybody know, all right, we're starting, you know, it's in our minds, it should be in everybody's mind, it's just the Portuguese community, that we're going to have a parade and all the events part of it. It's just the one that's coming up this weekend. It's going to be a children's fishing derby. It's just very big. 250, 300 children will be fishing at One in Echo Park with their parents. Big barbecues. It's just some of them do it in a group, some of them will do it individually. It's just another reason to be outdoors and enjoying a barbecue. When it comes, and you know, it's very big. Family oriented. It's just while the youth is fishing, and some of the adults too, it's just the parents are there to support. It's just it's big. The next one will be the beauty pageant, where we crown Miss Elizabeth Portugal. It's just that event, I believe it's on the 1st of May. And all of these events, it's on the city's website also, calendar. I would say about, between all ages, about 120, 130 contestants. Wow. It's just, there's Miss Portugal, there's Miss Portugal, this is what we call the queen, then there's the Princesa, which is the honor, and then the Princesinha, which they're both two different age levels. So we're honoring from 7 to 11, something like that, and then 11 to 4 to 15, and 15 or 16, and then 17 through 21. We also have the king, the prince and the Princesinha, which pretty much the same age groups. So a lot of youth involved, also very big. It's just Tour de Elizabeth. It's a city event. We usually participate with our own group.
Right.
It's just we usually show the soccer colors. You know, it's just Portuguese, and it's just, of course, we have to honor, I don't know, our soccer teams or something. It's a big thing. But we are there in a big way. It's just we also have a golfing outing on May 9th.
And that's out in Clark?
That's no, I'm sorry. I stepped one. There's a miniature golfing outing. This is the first year that we're doing this. Last year we started with a golfing outing. It just was such a great success that we decided this year let's go with the youth group, with a youth soccer tournament at Clark at Hyatt. It's gonna be fun. It's just there's a lot of golf players, and definitely it's going to be a lot of fun. Then on the 19th we have our second tournament, or the second golfing, which is found that it's not on the website yet, and we'll have to adjust that. It's just anybody that wants to participate. I believe this year it's going to be down in Cruz Farms.
Okay.
And it's just at Manny Grove, of course, is leading that one. So anybody, and that'll be up. I mean, we'll ask to be.
Is he a decent golfer or what?
I'm sorry?
Is he a decent golfer, Manny?
They're telling me, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
yeah, he's definitely a decent golfer. It's just a lot better than me. Also, we have youth group soccer tournaments.
Okay.
And that'll start from the 1st through the 6th of June. And it's just a lot of different groups from the area. It's just mostly Portuguese.
Yeah.
And it's just different ages. And again, it's just we honor it's just we use, or we invite, or we do a lot of things around the youth. It's just that's where we have fun.
Right.
It's just the Portuguese the Portuguese community. It's just loves the youth community. It's just, and you know, to bring out our sons and daughters, and just show them how to have fun, or we have fun by them having fun. There's also a feast at the Portuguese Club on the 15th of May, which that's the kickoff for the summer barbecues. It's just, we run them May through September. It's not consecutive on every weekend, but it's just the first one is definitely on the 15th. So if anybody's tired of being locked up in the house and wants to try the sardines, of course, definitely, or some Portuguese cuisine, it's just definitely welcome to come over to the Portuguese Club on the 15th.
Now, with the parades and all, you have marshals, right?
We have 3 classifications. We have the Grand Marshal, which it's usually a community figure that person is honored for their community service throughout the years. So that is usually Portuguese or Portuguese descendant, and definitely we definitely honor their service, or their community service, in a very big way. Then we have an honorary marshal. The honorary marshal is not necessarily Portuguese descendant, but somebody that helps the Portuguese community a lot. Our mayor has been an honorary marshal in the past. It's just, we usually just look for who's helping us. Right. So that's, and then the third one is a posthumous marshal. Posthumous marshal, we started that a couple of years ago, and there's people that should have been honored, but they passed away before we were able to honor them. So what we do, it's usually, I mean, of course, we're honoring them, but it's more just paying our respects to the family and letting them know that, yes, we recognize their contribution. And we usually get a strong positive response out of that one too. So that's the 3 marshal classifications we have.